Friday morning, time for a little test shave. I've been very busy this morning with my razors. I've been trying out, yesterday in fact, I tried out a surgical black Arkansas, which the first time I used it, I had far too fine a polish on the stone, and therefore it was pretty obvious it wasn't going to do anything. 200 laps on the stone with oil, which was another mistake, with oil, and no, there was hardly any residue. You couldn't see it, and it didn't look much under the microscope. However, I've learnt, and I've taken the black one back to 600 grit finish. I've used Ballistol, which is a water-soluble oil, and that seems to do a little bit better. So I have one razor which has been hopefully lapped and honed properly on the black Arkansas, and what I have got as a bit of a treat for you to see, this is the white Arkansas which I was using this morning. I've done 2 razors on that, and this one cuts like a bugger, just to prove the difference in stones. How about that? There's your true translucent stone, and that I had 800 grit on one side, 400 grit on the other. Doesn't make any difference. Both with Ballistol were cutting very, very well, left black swarf everywhere. However, as a comparison view, there is your jet black surgical Arkansas, there's your translucent. This is slow, this is fast. Whether or not I can perfect the edges, I've really no idea. So going back to the razors, this is a Philharmonica Sub-Zero, which I've been messing about with. This has now got the black Arkansas edge on it. First time I tried it, it was useless because, as I say, with a very high polish, which seems to be a bit of a nonsense, a very high polish, and the stone can't cut, especially if you use normal honing oil. This has had the Ballistol and water, and we'll see how this one goes. So this is the black Arkansas. Oh gosh. Oh, that's brilliant. Wow. No pulling at all. No dragging. And it's cutting like a lightsaber. Look at that. That's amazing. So that's proof that the black seems to give an extremely good result. Only 2 days stubble this time because I've been aching to use the razors honed on an Arkansas. Let's try now. This little green beauty, this is a Novador, and this one has been finished. I refinished it to 10K on my usual 10K synthetic stone. So it's got a brand new 10K, then it's gone straight onto the Arkansas translucent. Yeah, that's good. At the moment, I have to say that the Sub-Zero, with its black Arkansas, is just a little tiny bit smoother. Mind you, that's a first pass, so let's see now. Now this is still a translucent edge, but this is a little bit earlier razor. This is still, at least I believe it's a bit early, this is still a Novador, and this one has the nickel silver emblazoned on the side of it with Philharmonica logo, and I've every reason to believe that this one has a very, very slightly older, very slightly better steel, but that's a bit arbitrary, who knows. But anyway, all I do know is I took this one to 10k, and then after a really nice 10k finish, which removed a couple of tiny little marks on the edge, I've used about 100 laps on the translucent arc. One side 400, the other side 800. That makes no difference. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Very smooth. This is purely my subjective appraisal. There's nothing scientific about this. This is just how I feel using these very wonderful, very collectible razors. But the edge is crucial, and so far it confirms what I thought, that the edge on the black, yeah, is a little tiny bit finer than the edge on the Arkansas translucent, but as I say, it's very difficult to be so certain. What I would say is I'll continue experimenting, but I would say at the moment this is my much bashed about, much experimented with Sub-Zero, and yeah, with the black, although under the microscope, which isn't mostly a reliable thing, but under the microscope there's very little difference, but the feel on this one, yeah, can you hear how crisp that is? Oh, that's cutting. Not quite as good as I expected against the grain, but pretty good. Let's try against the grain with the translucent. With this here green one. Well, that's strange. Yeah, just as good. So I think next time I'm going to give a high polish finish to the Arkansas translucent stone. Really high polish, get it so it's fairly shiny. And I shall touch this fella up and just give it a few laps on the very shiny side of an Arkansas translucent and see if it improves it. But at the moment, I would say very comfortable shaving. I'm rather impressed with Arkansas stones. So I'll just hold these up to the light. I think that's a pretty fair test. So we have, that's your black Arkansas, surgical. And these two were both done on the same stone on translucents. Not much between them. I'd still go slightly with the black. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this is vaguely interesting, and see you soon. Bye for now.